What's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So, guys, I was just sitting here thinking, man, I want to share some encouraging words to somebody who is looking to make their circumstances, their finances, their life, their business, relationship better, right? And I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be so simple, guys. You just gotta apply it. Now, when you apply this, it does take practice. It does take discipline, right? If you want something in your life, especially something of positive, something of good, okay, something of value, this is what you got to do. You ready for it? Start becoming it, okay? Start becoming it, okay? So, let's say you're a person, all right, and you want better finances. Well, guys, start becoming better with finances, all right? And I'm gonna twist it. I'm not talking about saving. I'm not gonna talk about, making more money. A way that you can create better finances in your life is start becoming what you want to attract. So, for example, I'm gonna use me as an example. 20. I'm saying about, because I started changing about 10 years ago. So about 12, 15 years ago, and plus, I was a person that was always looking for shortcuts. I was a person that was always looking for discounts. I was a person that was always looking for the hookup. I was a person that was always looking for the cheapest, right? And then what I realized is that in my own business, I was also attracting this. Why? Because I was attracting what I was. See what I'm saying? Once I start understanding that everything, your chemistry, and the law of attraction, once I truly start practicing it and understanding it, and I start changing my ways, then instead of always looking for something because it was cheap or I got the hookup, I said, okay, if I want quality, if I want people to see value in me, right, that means I have to apply the same principle when it comes to other businesses. And guess what, guys? That's the life I'm living now. So, for example, yesterday we had a few services done in our house. We had our house cleaned, and then we had a bunch of trash and junk removed. The house cleaning was about $600, and the junk removal was about $300. Now, of course, I could have found something way cheaper, but again, in my business and in my life, I'm not that way. So this is why I go out here every single day and I'm attracting the type of clients that I want to work for, that value my company, my services, and myself, than just focusing on the price. Why? Because I became that. See what I'm saying? Start acting start acting what you want to become. Okay. So, for example, if you want to attract good people into your life, start becoming a good person. If you want to be a family person, or let's say a husband or a wife, start practicing that. Okay. For example, you can't say, "Oh, I want to be a wife," but you're going out, to the club every weekend, hanging with every man that you see. That doesn't work. Okay? So if you want to become a wife, start acting like a wife even before you become a wife. If you want better finances, start acting like, so for example, let's say your finances are not the way you want it, right? But let's say you want to go out for a steak dinner, but you're used of always getting the cheapest. Guys, just maybe spend the extra $10, $15 and get something better. Because when you start practicing these things, you start to become it. Let's say you're a person and you go out and you don't tip. Guys, start tipping. Again, I'm proof. I tip. My wife used to ask me, "Why you tipping? Why you tip so much?" Why? Because I want to attract that. Now I have clients leave me tips all the time. See what I'm saying? So when you do these things, guys, when you start becoming, okay, what you want to be, when you start acting of what you want to become, you'll realize you'll start also attracting that to yourself. It's almost like magic. Okay, I'm telling you, it's magic, and it really works. So I just want to put that out there, man. It's start changing your mindset, start visualizing yourself, okay, acting a certain way, being a certain way, looking a certain way. I don't look the same way I do 10 years ago. And guess what? I started visualizing myself looking a certain way because I knew what I wanted to attract to me. All right, guys. See you in the next one.